When you got someone pitched Glow for you and said, "This is the show, want to be a part of it?" What was your initial reaction to what Glow is?
I didn't know what it was, and I was sent a script and some sides for the character, some pages, and I was like, I can do that guy. Yeah, it sounds interesting. I never thought about or have seen the world of wrestling or being involved in the idea of wrestling. I thought it was great.
The tagline was something like spandex, sequins, and glitter, and female wrestling league. And I, for some reason, just had a sequin onesie in the trunk, the boot of my car.
You did?
Yeah, I did. And I got my friend to take a boomerang of me putting some wrestling poses in it, and I sent it to Genji and said I'd really like to audition for this. And I'd worked with her before and on a pilot that never got picked up. She said, "Yeah, cool."
Is it somewhat liberating, being in, because it's almost a period piece, you can say, about the 80s and that time period. Is there something liberating about that, playing those characters in that time?
To me, it was like time travel. So, like, I don't know if it was liberating because I remember half of it. So it was sort of liberating to go back in time and smoke again and do fake cocaine again and, wear black cowboy boots. Yeah, it was liberating in the sense of me thinking, like, I never thought I'd get to do this stuff again and not hurt myself.
Oh, yeah. True. I think it was liberating to wear some of the leotards. Definitely, like, wrestling and being so physical in such little clothing gives you a new relationship with your body, so you just have to be kind of free, I guess.
For viewers that haven't seen the show, can you describe your characters? No one's seen it, actually. So.
Yeah, I'm a sort of down and out, washed up B-movie horror film director who got a mild drug problem, got a mild women problem.
He's got a problem with everything.
Yeah,
right?
And he's basically doing this gig so he can make his next bad movie. But he finds himself kind of like getting deeply involved in the gig and finding, I think, a part of his heart he didn't know he had.
Rhonda is, she's British and living in America and struggling to do it alone. She's really positive and confident, and she's oblivious to what other people think of her. She's resourceful, and she throws herself into the situation. I think that she throws herself into all situations that she finds herself in, like, as vigorously as she does with the wrestling. So,
Sure. About season 2, what are your feelings about that? Would you?
Do you know if it's happening? Are you announcing it now?
I love the show. I think the first episode is excellent. I laughed, and it was time travel in some ways.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd love there to be a season 2 because I think I'm curious to see what more I can do with Sam, both as an actor and just see where the character goes. So it'd be fun.
I think that the show has, like, so much potential. I believe in it. Like, I think it could go on for a really long time.
14 women.
I want us to be all old wrestlers together and, like, bring in the new young wrestlers.
A reunion show in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Sure, the never-ending show.
Yeah.
Why not?
What surprised you the most during when you were doing this show? Was it like something that really hit you, like, oh, this is the thing about the show that you haven't thought about before?
For me, I would say the physicality and how empowering it was to have this new relationship with my body, and, like, I thought about, like, how impactful that was going to be for young girls watching it, to have women that were focused on trying to be good wrestlers instead of trying to look good on camera. And I think how seriously we all took it, and how far every girl pushed themselves physically.
I just was moved by the whole thing because I knew it was their show, and I knew it was a show about the women, and watching them sort of fight and work out and, like, get engaged and all that. It's a very, I was kind of choked up a lot for wrestling. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But there's an element in that, right? Because there's some comedy, but via the comedy you get to the hard stuff. The thing that chokes you up.
And also the wrestling and the sort of goal or the moving towards the match no matter how weird and dark the personal lives get, it seems to balance it out. You know, it doesn't ever let it go too dark because you're still moving towards this thing that, you know, pays off at the end.
Yeah, and it's carrying us all. I think everybody's holding on to it. And you're right. I think that the fact that it's so emotional was kind of surprising.